I'm gonna do Empire season 2, episode 1. It was a cool episode for the first opening. Kind of get you back on track of what where it left off, kind of from last season, and they kind of regroup him from Lucius being in jail or whatever. Because last at the season finale, Lucius went to jail for killing Bunky. But they started off with this free Lucius concert, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, remember he told y'all he gonna get y'all ass, but she was doing this to please. Cookie was doing this to please this investor or whatever named Mimi, and Mimi is apparently a lesbian because she was flirting with Cookie. Then she started flirting with Boo Boo Kitty. Everybody, before I get more into it, everybody is returning except Vernon. Everybody, all the cats have returned to Empire. Um, Even Michael, the boyfriend of Jamal, he ended up, yeah, that's his name. He ended up returning too. So that was cool. Like I said, everybody returned. They had a couple of guest appearances, like D. Ray Davis, Chris Rock. They had Swiss Beats up in there. The other little rapper dude, I forgot his name, but he was in there. But Mimi is I've seen her face before. Can't point exactly what show, but hell, hey. Um, but yeah, like I said, they doing this concert to, I guess, raise awareness of injustice and all that kind of stuff. Because Cookie came down and on the stage in this monkey like costume in this cage and was talking about some how much longer will y'all treat us like animals. And I'm sitting there like, girl, why are you acting like this motherfucker ain't in jail for a reason? I mean, even Hakeem was pissed off, like, why the hell we fronting? But she was telling him to stay focused and stuff like that. And then, but like I said, they was doing all of this for an investor. While this is going on, oh, they even had ugly ass Al Sharpton in there. I was like, ew, this motherfucker, we'll leave it alone. We had Don Lemon in there, and I was cracking up when, what's her name? What the hell just happened? It wasn't me. It was my computer all of a sudden. Oh. But it's not Portia. Yeah, Portia. When she was talking shit to Don Lemon about Ferguson, but she had called it something else, I was crying. I was just like, this motherfucker. But I'm so glad she back. She be giving me life. She funny as hell. But yeah. So while all of the concert is going on, Lucius is in jail and he's watching and he's kind of pleased with what's going on. Up until he see Cookie with Mimi, then all of a sudden he had a problem with it. But yeah. Um, Let me say the music. I didn't too much care for the music this episode. Not none of the music. I mean, besides the music that they was playing like in the background, as far as like flick of the wrist and all that. That was the only time I was getting pumped up. Is when they play flick of the wrist and hot nigga. Other than that, when Jamal was singing, every time I was just like, why do it feel like he's trying too hard? Like, I didn't get it. I did like Hakeem little rap part. I did like that. But as far as like Jamal, and then I'm like, Jamal, really? Why do you want to go from the most loved kind of character last season to like the most hated character the first fucking episode of this season? Because I was not feeling him. He had turned into Lucius this episode, and I was so all kind of pissed off. Like, really? He irritated me. That's why I can't even go down the line on exactly what happened because I was so irritated by what was going on. And another thing, with Empire, they probably won't be step by step. When it comes to scripted shows, I like to just talk about them. Um, but anyway, like I said, Lucius was in jail. What else happened at that damn? Nothing really happened no more at that damn concert besides that. Then while all of this is going on with the concert and Lucius been in jail, apparently he had been in jail for 3 months, and now the guy Frank, the one that turned in, Cookie had turned in on the first season at the beginning. She testified it was against Frank, and Frank is played by Chris Rock. And remember, Jamal, whatever his name is, D. Ray Davis, he had killed or shot up somebody or whatever it was, for Cookie. So he was in jail for that. So he's scared that this dude Frank is coming to jail because he like, fuck, Cookie and got me some shit. I need Lucius to protect me. Lucius like, nigga, that ain't my fight. That's you did that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So he's scared than a motherfucker. So he trying to make good with Frank or whatever the whole time, because Frank, it was so hard to watch Frank, well, Chris Rock play this character, because I'm just like, why do they supposed to be scared of him? Like, he didn't even play a scary dude to me, but they moving all out the way for him, and I'm like, okay, that was the wrong cast. Like, they cast that wrong, because I didn't look at Chris Rock as being scary whatsoever. Um, Becky ass had me rolling when she was in the office talking to, it was Cookie and Hakeem talking, and then Jamal and then Becky was talking or whatever, and Hakeem was asking him about, I guess, the album, the art of the album, and he had shot him down. So Becky was going off on him like, y'all brothers, y'all need to get that shit together. Um, and then she called them socially unacceptable. I fell out. I was like, her ass be having me rolling. But anyway, Jamal and Lucius ended up talking in jail, and they were talking about his album sales dropping because he's so busy focused on the empire, the company or whatever. So his shit is going down because he haven't been able to tour since all this stuff going around. So then they talked like about the business, about Hakeem, about Cookie not visiting Lucius, and I'm like, and like she said, motherfucker, you didn't visit me them 10 years I was in there, and you only been in there 3 months. Get over yourself. And then he asked her, who was the lesbian bitch that your mama was with? I said, oh, you really got a problem with the LGBT community, you stupid ass person, but okay. But he told Jamal to find out, because Jamal was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Andre and his damn wife gets on motherfucking nerves, so I can care less about talking about them, but she pregnant. He having nightmares about killing Vernon. She's still trying to convince him he gonna run the company. I'm like, whatever. Um, what else? Frank goes to Jamel and asks him about his part in that shooting, and he was just like, I didn't do nothing on my mama. I didn't kill your boy on my mama. I'm like, oh my god. So then you got Mimi and them in the club talking with Boo Boo Kitty and Cookie, and she's flirting with her and all this kind of stuff. And she was just basically telling her she's doing this for the kids and all that kind of stuff. Because Cookie was pissed off when she seen Boo Boo Kitty walk up in that fucking club like, I got this bitch, what you doing here? But apparently Hakeem still be fucking around with her. I don't know. But he tried to take up for her, and I was like, shut your ass up. That's still your mama before you get your ass slapped. But that's when Mimi started flirting with Boo Boo Kitty. And Jamal was not feeling that shit. I said, yo asses, you always losing women to other women. I'm just saying. Tell you little boy, you little boy, that's why. Um Jamal and his boyfriend, they're having dinner. He's rude to the chef. And he's saying because of the job. Then they was talking about some LGBT community little event that they're supposed to, Michael, I guess, are supposed to be throwing. And they start talking about Ryan. He called Ryan a hoe. Whatever. Um, what else? Jamal calls Cookie about Frank and about flowers being sent to her, and she don't know who the flowers came from, and all this kind of stuff, because that's I think that's Frank's signature is them goddamn flowers. So then you get a new prosecutor lady come for Lucius, trying to get him to plead guilty in the Bunky case. He like, bitch, please. He called that bitch a black bitch in cheap shoes. She was like, that would kick your ass. I mean, he was going in on her. She's going in on him. She's gonna go after him for this shit. Okay, whatever. So now we got to deal with him being on trial and stuff like that. Frank is talking to his kids in the waiting room, and he just tell his daughter to spit, and all of a sudden she started freestyling. She was cool. So then when Lucius seen her spit, he tried to walk up. Frank was looking at him like, motherfucker, please don't even try it. But Lucius gave her, a good compliment on her rapping skills or whatever. But Frank was looking at him like, get your ass away from my daughter. So then Jamel and Michael, they had this meeting with Lawrence from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He up in there laying and singing all on the piano. I'm like, get your ass down. That ain't how you be all up in people meeting when they walk up in there. Mm-mm. Then they was talking about having this damn event, and this motherfucker gonna say, let's do a duet together. Then gonna tell Becky that Donnie McClurkin was gonna be up at the thing. I said, oh, they throwing shade at Donnie McClurkin, like for real, for real. Okay. I mean, we all. I mean, well, not we all, but I've heard people say it. So I don't know what that man do behind closed doors. So I ain't gonna make judgment. Andre, Hakeem, Cookie, Boo Boo Kitty, they all tried to go and bombard Jamal's meeting or whatever, telling him they should do a takeover and he could still run it, but they trying to kick Lucius out, and they had made this deal with Mimi. Next thing he's like, oh really? Oh really? And then Mimi turns around in a chair and says she made a deal with Lucius because the company is Lucius. Empire is Lucius. So now they pissed off, and now Jamal pissed off at them because he feel like they tried to backstab them, but it kind of got turned around, blew up in their motherfucking face. Okay. Um. Then it was like they had Lucius do a call in and tell them game over, bitches. I was like, this motherfucker's running shit from jail, from ever, like, really. Sorry if y'all hear that. Can y'all close that door, please? So then, Michaela, go close that door back there. Anyway, Cookie tells Jamal she was trying to protect them. She wasn't trying to hurt him or whatever. She was just trying to check them. Frank and Jamel is talking. He got him scared as shit while he eating and trying to get some information out of him. And that's when that motherfucker just straight snitch on Cookie. And homeboy was like, Cookie wouldn't do that. Cookie wouldn't snitch. And he was like, yes, she did. So now Frank is mad. He called her a bitch. I ain't got time to be going off of it. So Frank ended up sending her some flowers. Her cousin Carol called her and told her, was trying to warn her about the flowers, but she wouldn't take Carol's call or something like that. So now Carol was scared to the motherfucker. She ended up going to the house like, bitch, I tried to warn you. You put your damn dumbass assistant Portia on the phone. Portia ain't gave your ass a message, but Frank ass is back and he's gonna kill every motherfucking body, bitch. So now Cookie's scared than a motherfucker. She got to go and talk to Lucius about this shit to deal with this because she know Frank is crazy. She go talk to Lucius. He trying to flirt with her. She like, no, boy, please say that shit for them little boys up in jail you playing with. He was like, that's crazy how I can hate you and love you at the same damn time. Stuff like that. So that was cool with them. Cookie ended up calling like all her kids and was like, get to your dad's house. Y'all will be more safer there once she found out Frank ass wasn't playing and he was on their ass. So they at the house like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Carol ended up telling them why, they were there or whatever. So I thought that was cool. But when Cookie went and told Lucius, like, you need to handle this because, you motherfucking crazy. At first, he was acting like he wasn't going to do nothing or whatever, but he goes and sees Frank and was telling him, talking to him about his daughter first and was like, your daughter is dope. I'll sign her or whatever. And he was like, yeah, that's cool, but, I got problems with Cookie. So he was telling him, like, he was like, Cookie a snitch and she need to go. And if you got problems, you know what I'm saying? My beef ain't with you, but you can make it a beef. And first Lucius was like, we cool. And he was like, but I love Cookie. And so if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me, motherfucker. So he was like, okay, cool. He was like, that's cool. He was like, so he tell his people, okay, we got war. He was like, well, kill him, make it fast and quiet. Lucius was like, motherfucker, you got me confused. Sit your ass down. He started pointing out all the people that Frank thought was his backup and was like, he's in my corner for this, he's in my corner for that, he's in my corner for that. So then Lucius was like, kill him and make it loud and long. I said, this motherfucker is a rider. I be pissed off at Lucius, but I was like, hey, I was liking him in that motherfucking moment. You take care of your goddamn family regardless. Um, so that happened or whatever, and he was like, and I'm still gonna sign your daughter. I said, this motherfucker is cold. So Jamal and Hakeem is arguing about the little album and him trying to bury the album, and Hakeem goes at him like, you only trying to bury my album because I do better sales than you. I think so too. I think Jamal got this shit on his shoulders that I am not fucking liking at all. I told you he acting like his punk ass daddy. So Cookie comes home and tell him everything is okay, Lucius handled it. They like, down from jail. She like, yeah, he handled it. Don't worry about it. That motherfucker Jamal was like, okay, well, all y'all get out. Every motherfucking body, get your asses out of here. So he was talking shit to Cookie. Cookie slapped his ass, then looked at him and slapped his ass again. Oh my god, I was so here for it because I'm here for Cookie being like a black mama. Like, motherfucker, regardless of how mad you are, you gonna still respect me, bitch. So yeah, you got them slaps. And he still kind of put her out. Hakeem was like, nigga, this ain't even your motherfucking house. But you still got your ass up out of there. And when he closed the door, he was crying, you know what I'm saying? But then start acting all hard and going, try to act like his daddy, but whatever. But that's my review for Empire Season 2, Episode 1. Next week, it'll be a little bit better. But I was, like I said, I was trying to go scene by scene, but I just can't do it. When it comes to Empire, the show is so good that it's hard to go scene by scene. This will be my new Wednesday show since Hollywood Divas is going off. Empire will be my show. Tomorrow, I don't know what time it'll be up, but I will be doing Scandal. I don't do the other one, How to Get Away with Murder. Yeah, I don't do that one. But I will find out who's doing them and let you guys know. But I do Scandal, and I'm gonna do Empire every week. You ain't even gotta worry about it. Even if it's late, it will be up. I'm your girl, Miss Nika. Everything that I do, social media is by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I hope you guys rock with me through this journey of Empire, and we can agree to disagree. Just don't be disrespectful to all my new subscribers and the subscribers that I might get from Empire. Let's just be respectful. Don't forget to order your It's All About Support shirts. I will leave the link in in the description box. Support me just as well as I support everybody else. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.